morning, my name is Amanda and I'm joined today by the beautiful Pip Oxlade and her fantastic Being in Colour inspirational cards and healing tools. Pip, good morning.
Good morning, Amanda.
These are just absolutely gorgeous. How did you actually develop these? What was coming through when these became an inspiration for you?
Thank you. Well, this project's been running for about 5 years, the development process. I didn't actually know what the end result was going to be at the time of starting it, and like a lot of things, you just do things without thinking. And I have always had an interest and passion with colour, and when I was teaching my Reiki students, they would often say to me, "What does colour mean? How do you know what it's saying?" And so I started to think from their perspective how to explain it in short, simple terms. So I went for an art for therapy course and started to draw images. Didn't quite know why, but it all came to fruition last year when I was ill, and I had lots of time on my hands whilst I was having some chemotherapy, and my husband got involved in the project, and we photographed all the images that I'd drawn, photographs that we'd taken. We put them on the computer and adapted the graphics to be what they are today. So there's 42 cards. They're inspirational images. They range from 18 colours to 3 other different families, which cover emotions and feelings, directions and the elements. The book is a 150-page full gloss manual. It's a manual for living. It's something that you would read from the beginning to the end and then work through the process with the cards to actually establish what you're feeling, what you could do to work through an issue that you might have. And they all come contained in a beautiful suede pouch with a pen and also a reflection log. So I call it a toolkit for living.
Fantastic. So if I may just hold these, and how do I actually use them? Do I need to shuffle them, or what do I do?
So simply you could shuffle them and just ask a question in your mind, and it could be as simple, how can I be the best that I can be now? Which is the name of my workshops and the slogan that I'm using. Then you just need to choose a card.
Ooh. Gosh, we've got three.
Three's dropped out, so we can work with those 3. And I want you to give me the first word for each card that comes to mind when you look at the image.
Okay, well with this one here, it actually looks like a pendulum. That's what comes to mind. And I suppose with the colour, it's just absolutely gorgeous. To me, that's rose quartz.
Absolutely. And rose quartz creates what for you?
Well, for me, rose quartz is all about amore. It's about love. You know, that's what I think of when I think of rose quartz.
That's cool. Next card.
Okay, the next one that I've got is brown. And when I look at this card, like to me, it's all about, brown is all about the earth and connecting with the earth. And because it's got the circle in there, it's more of not something that's local, it's more like a universal or global thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
And the next card? First word?
This one here is bronze, and when I look at this card, immediately the word that comes up is Aztec or Incas. That's what I actually think of when I look at this one. Yeah.
So, with regards to your question, and you don't have to divulge your question, so with regards to your question, you've mentioned it's about love, it's about the global connection, and it's taking you down to also intertwine with the Inca connection. So I'm going to ask you, how does that relate to your question?
That's a good question, I don't know.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So we need to dig a little bit more. So if we go to the Inca one, which is this one, tell me a little bit, when you connect with the Incas, what does that create for you?
Well, when I think about the Incas and for me they were very wise. You know, they had a lot of wisdom. So that's what I actually think of when I think of those people.
So if I say love, earth connection, and wisdom, what does that say with regards to your question?
I've still got to keep working on myself.
There you go. So in a very short succession of questions, you've got to a place of understanding. And that's a very simple example of how to use them. They can be used in many ways, from healing, visualisation, to, and I teach a 10-card process within the book. So,
if you would like to connect with Pip and learn more about these beautiful cards and her book, just click on the website link below and she'll be very happy to send you out some information or the toolkit. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Amanda.